present and imperfect sentences 31 through 36. 31. His name is Geofredo. Se llama Geofredo. Se llama Geofredo. 32. His name was Geofredo. Se llamaba Geofredo. Se llamaba Geofredo. 33. He is 9 years old. Él tiene 9 años. Él tiene 9 años. Excuse me. He was 9 years old. Él tenía 9 años. Él tenía 9 años. 35. He is taller than his sister. Él es más alto que su hermana. Él es más alto que su hermana. He was taller than his sister. Él era más alto que su hermana. Él era más alto que su hermana. Now I want you to notice all these are imperfect. Imperfect are verbs that in the past that end in aba or ia. Anytime you're describing anything, it's in the past, it's imperfect, and the AR verb is going to turn into aba, and the ER verb is going to turn into ia. His name was Geofredo. You're describing what his name was, so it's imperfect. He was 9 years old. You're describing his age. It's imperfect. He was taller than his sister. You're describing what he looked like. You're describing in the past. Name, age, date, time, weather, feeling, personality, emotion, job. If you're describing anything in the past tense, it's imperfect. AR verbs turn into aba, and ER-IR verbs turn into ia. So notice, se llama, he calls, se llamaba, literally he called himself Geofredo. Él tiene 9 años, he has 9 years. Now notice, it is not a stem changer in the past tense. There are no stem changing imperfect verbs. If you're describing anything in the past, okay, it's never going to be a stem changer. E's never turn into IEs, O's never turn into UEs. Okay, now, in all the imperfect verbs in the past, tenía, estaba, quería, there are only 2 irregulars. I've got clips on these if you want to check them. Remember, ser turns into era comes from ser. Ser turns into era comes from ser. And ear turns into iba. But again, rather than go into that now, if you're confused on how ser or s turn into era, type in ser, era, and watch that clip. All right, that's present and imperfect sentences 31 through 36.